Hello and welcome to this unboxing video. I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'm just going to unbox it. It is a knife, so that's a little hint. First, I just get some housekeeping out of the way with first, as they call it. Thank you very much for subscribing, all my new subscribers. It's difficult. You can't put comments in people's channels anymore. It's called this discussion crap, and you essentially have to link your YouTube with your Google Plus to even post a comment on somebody else's channel now, which is a load of, well, crap really. So I just want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. First of all, this is going to be my unboxing. I waited a little while to get this. I couldn't find any reviews whatsoever. I'm using the UKPK in titanium hint. There we go. I've waited a while to get this, just a little while, because I wanted to see if anybody else took the plunge. And I went on forums and things, and they were essentially saying, we'll just have to wait and see until someone gets one. And that's my job. Well, not my job, but that's what I've done with this one. So I hope, well, you will appreciate it, I'm sure, because it's either gonna, well, you won't appreciate it if you're gonna buy the knife, because it's, you know, gonna hurt your wallets, but you will appreciate it if it's a load of crap. Sorry that I keep using that word. Anyway, so I have had this a few days actually. I just haven't got round to opening it and things like that. I will take my personal information out first, if it's even in there. It's right down at the bottom. Wish they'd put it on the top. Maybe I should send them a private message to do that. So, like new, there we go, because I know people love unboxings, so I'll do it nice and slow for you people. Oh yeah. You can see right there, it says Maxpedition. It's a Maxpedition knife. My first ever Maxpedition knife. I didn't want to bother with those pants looking Ferox knives. They look pretty cheap, made in China. I'm not a knife snob by any means. I've got a fair few cheap knives. I just didn't, something about that knife didn't appeal to me. I didn't like, well, the serrations, the steel, the handle, you name it, the flipper thing. I'm sorry, I didn't want to just waste however much they were charging for it, 20 quid, 30 quid, something like that. However, this one, now they're saying innovator and manufacturer of premium tactical gear. So knives and tools, what tools do they do? I can't really think. I mean, they do little padlocks and things like that, but in terms of Leatherman type tools, I don't really think they do any. So maybe this is a new area they're going into again. Maybe the Ferox knife was so popular that they've gone into this. So this Maxpedition knife, what is so special about this? Well, this is called the Maxpedition Excelsa. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but that's how I'd say it. Excelsa. A little bit reminds me of salsa, which also reminds me of salsa dip, which means I must be getting hungry. But anyway, this is the Maxpedition Excelsa. My first Maxpedition knife. This is the thing with companies that make other products than their main products, like, well, you could say Victorinox and Porsche and BMW. I mean, they all make an offshoot of, you know, Me Too kind of items. So Maxpedition, they've already made knives, so this is their next in their kind of series of things. So care and feeding of Maxpedition Excelsa folding knives. I really hope I don't have to feed it. But anyway. So it's got the high carbon, high chromium, air hardening tool steel D2. That's what brought me to this knife. It's nice that they've got all the specifications and things. That's going to be really handy when I do the review, which I hope to be, it will be up on Saturday. I hope to put it up on Saturday. I know that's breaking my 1 week rule, but it's a new knife. want to get the review out there for people that are on the fence about this knife. But this is my kind of first impressions. Oh, can't really get that out. Oh dear. Do I need a tool to get this knife out? Oh, that's hard, isn't it? So this is my first impressions. God, it's hard to get over the... Yeah. Cut test, anybody? Have we got anything to do a cut test? Bear with me a second. Here we go. I've got a 511. So this is straight out of the box. This is D2 tool steel. Look at that. Oh. That is... That's not too bad. That needs redoing, I have to say. Not that impressed so far. I mean, that's fine. Well, not there, but... I mean, it is sharp enough. Yeah, I'd say that's sharp enough to cut anyway. So it passes that test. Where's my cleaning cloth? Here it is. Come on. So this knife, what appealed to me about it? I'll just say that you do get this torque screw key or torque key, torque crank, whatever you want to call it. And I take it this is for the torque screws and for the pocket clip. So you do get that, which is okay, but kind of means that you have to carry them around or keep them in a safe place. And you do get this instruction manual. Thoroughly rinse salt water off your knife. Yeah, okay, we all know about that. Instructions for operation. Yeah, point away from body, all that good stuff. So what appealed to me about this knife? Well, I'd kind of bought 3 Spydercos in a row. That's the main reason. There's only so many Spydercos a man can buy before he wants to have a flirt with a complete stranger, put it that way. And I have, and this is it. It's a new knife by Maxpedition. I like the D2 tool steel. I do like the titanium. It's smooth. It doesn't give you a whole lot of grip. I'm going to try it with a magnet later to find out just how much titanium this actually is. Because that's the test, guys. Little pro tip. Put a magnet on it, and if the more it attracts, the less build-up of titanium, or the less pure titanium it is. Because titanium is not magnetic. Okay. What appealed to me with this knife was the titanium handle scales. As I've just mentioned, the D2 tool steel. It just appealed to me. The reversible pocket clip, or oppositeable pocket clip. I mean, it is kind of reversible, but I am going to be carrying it tip up. Now, I did wonder about this lanyard hole, but as you can see, the pocket clip rides quite high anyway. There's not much of a stop there. The frame lock, I believe, I want to just have a look close up. I'm not sure about the frame lock, guys. I'm gonna have to have a look in there to see if that's coated with steel or something, but I'm gonna have to do a bit more research for you, which you'll find out in the review. But I just like the look of it. If you look at Henny Haynes' website, it's a lie in terms of the logo. It's not holographic, it's not multicolored, it's just their camera, just their lighting. All right, it has got this inbuilt over travel stop, if you can see that in there. So that kind of stops the over travel, which I think that's a bit of a must with a frame lock. So that stops the over travel, and it doesn't go that far away, you know, that far over anyway. The thumb stud is a bit funky looking, and sorry lefties, although I believe you may be able to change that, but even if you do, the cutout is not specifically designed for that. If you see the shape and the cutouts, it's not specifically designed for left-handed people at all, really, which kind of limits its use if you in a survival situation or whatever and you can't use your right hand. You're pretty much stuck, aren't you? I mean, if you said, or if you broke my arm or whatever, and you said, all right, open the knife with your left hand, I'm sorry, I couldn't. I mean, yeah, I suppose I could if I cheated, but anyway. The thumb stud, this will take a while to wear in, but it's a solid lock-up. To say that, I chose the larger model. This has got a 3.5-inch blade. The way I see it, no matter what size blade you've got for this particular model, in the UK they're both illegal to carry on your person. So it doesn't matter whether you got the large one or the small one, they're both illegal to carry. So that's one of the reasons why I got the large one. I also wanted to do a big comparison with what you can also get for your money. Over here you can get a Spyderco Paramilitary 2 for the same price. This has got this is made in Taiwan, which is fine. This is made in America, which again is fine. The blade steel is the CPMS 30V, which is very good, and the handle scales are G10. But I mean, what would you pay the money for? It'd have to be the Paramilitary 2. But I just wanted to throw that out there, in that's the kind of price range we're looking at here. In America, that's going to be a little bit different. I think in America, one of these will set you back about $120, $117, and over here it's 120 quid, which is probably about $150, $160. But that being said, that's going to wait for the review. I like this on initial impressions. I think it's quite easy to disengage. The thumb stud is not too bad. You can flip it open like you see, and I've literally just opened the knife. I have not had any prior experience to this. It's really gritty in there though. I don't know why. Maybe it can't handle the ball stud, or the little ball bearing on there, or whatever it is. The detent, sorry. Maybe it can't handle that on the hard steel, but only time will tell. I'm going to loosen this up, lube it up, change pocket clip, and do my review. I'm going to give it a couple of days before I do the review, but the video will be out on Saturday for you all. But I thought I'd just get this out there very quickly, give you a first impressions of the large Excelsa with the titanium handle scales and the D2 tool steel, and the very strange but usable thumb stud. That's probably the worst feature about this, because it's not that heavy for such a large knife. It's not, honestly, it's not that heavy. I think the pocket clip will be good, the frame lock's good, the tool steel's good, handle's very good. It's just that thumb stud. That's the only thing, but I don't know how they could change it. I'd rather have because with one of these thumb studs, you've got to get that angle right. You've got to, if that angle's not right, you're going to be trying to pull it up that way. And the way that angle is angled, if you see what I mean, you have to kind of get at an angle that way to deploy it. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So that's my initial impressions on unboxing. Check out the review on Saturday, when I'll have a bit more hands-on time with this new knife. And thanks very much for watching and subscribing and all the rest. It really does help me. It really does. Thanks again. Take care.